look at the beautiful Carpenter's wheel quilt block. This is really pretty. This was requested by a viewer, Gerald Ludwig. He said, show us a carpenter's wheel. So this is what I'm going to show you today. It looks so complicated, and it's a lot of pieces. And before I get too far, I'm going to tell you that my half square triangles that I used on this measure out. They finish off at 2 inches each. These are 2-inch squares HSTs. Those are small, you know, but it's a lot to make the thing work. So here's a part of my process. I'm going to set this aside a minute and show you. Sometimes you can zoom in on this, excuse the scribbling, but sometimes I draw it out and actually just, you know, put what colors I want where, and give myself a list of what the HSTs, how many I need. So on this one, on this particular square, I counted red as a dark fabric, blue as the light, and then the whites. So of course, when I'm putting this together, I made a list. So of solid whites, I need 16. You can look, originally I was going to use my corners as the 2 colors. And as I started doing it, I was like, yeah, I think I like white better. So solid white, you need 16 HSTs for that. With the dark and white, which is red and white, you need 16. The lighter color in white, you need 16. And then you have to put your colors together. You need 20 of those. Not too difficult, right? We're making half square triangles all the time. So this is sort of what I have to do sometimes, and I'm sure you all do a similar thing with this. Now, looking back at this, you go, wow, this is a lot to take in. It really is, but if you think about it, we're only going to teach you how to do 1/4 of this, because if you can do 1/4 of it, you can do all of it. So I've laid this out, and I'm going to show you the structure here while I lay this out and give you an opportunity to screenshot that, because I certainly needed to the first time I did this. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. I kept looking back at the instruction, going back and forth, and honestly, it was kind of hard for my brain to figure out at first, but it does work out. So these are it. 16 half square triangles makes the 1/4 shape. This is it. So screenshot that, because that's the order you're going to do these. And then when you put all these together, of course, let's get rid of this because we don't need this right now. Here is the 1/4, which is finished, right? And I love this, but I want to show it to you on the finished product here. Here's the finished product. Here is my 1/4. Now, of course, it repeats 3 more times, but be careful. You're not going to repeat it like this or like this. You can't just place this corner wherever you want. Put it in the upper left corner, and what you do is you rotate it. Look, if I rotate it, then I have matched this exactly. If I rotate again, I have done the last quadrant, and if I rotate again, I've done what I'm calling the 3rd quadrant. So get this piece ready, make 4 of them. Just make sure you piece them together in the right fashion, because that is what makes the carpenter's block. I hope you will give it a try, and happy sewing.